Okay, so I think this is working. I really do. Oh my goodness. Technical difficulties. That's exactly what it was. Let me make sure I don't have any other audio coming from my desktop, but this looks like it's working. It was something going on at first with it was some error message, and I had to research it, and then after I researched it, hold on, let me reload something right here. Okay, let me make sure. Oh, after I researched it, I was going to go through like this difficult way, and then I found something else that was talking about restarting. So I restarted, and then I realized that I had to do something with my encoder. But let me see if this is going to actually work. Well, why don't I see the live on my channel? It's not, hold on. Okay, I think that it's working. Let's see. And voila! Yes! I think that it's working. I don't see myself on the view that you are seeing yet, but I want to say that it's working. If you're in the chat and it's working, put something in the chat so that I can confirm that it's working. Okay, okay, so it's working. And then right before I went live, like I tried to go live like 3 times. Let me make sure this audio is off because I don't want I had that issue one time where I had a countdown timer. And the countdown timer kept going and going, and my desktop audio went all throughout the stream, and there was just this consistent beeping all throughout the stream, and it was really, really annoying. But I think the live is still on our channel, that the one that I'm referring to, where like it was just like a consistent beeping noise. So from that I learned, okay, don't put the countdown timers like on the actual desktop, and if you do, make sure they do not have a beep. So this is what we're going to do, because I wanted to count down the new year with you, like the official new year. It's already the new year. It's 23 minutes into the new year, but whatever. Despite the technical difficulties, I am still so grateful that I'm here and that it's actually working. And where there's a will, there's a way. Why is that one little piece of hair is just getting on my nerves? Okay. So, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, we're going to, because we weren't able to actually count down, like, my screen says still waiting. Refresh. I felt like I was rambling when I first came on. Pardon me. So we're just going to do a simulation. Well, first I'm going to make sure that she can see me, because before I do the simulation of the countdown to the new year, I want to make sure that this is working. So these balloons started to fall down too, like these ones right here, and I was getting so annoyed, but let's give it up for the setup. It looks so nice. I literally have been preparing since like 1:30 p.m. Not January 1st, 2024, but 1:30 p.m. December 31st, 2023. I've been preparing for this, like, nonstop. I had a little food break. I had some avocado rolls, and that was about it. So let me see if she's seeing it before I do this little simulation that I'm talking about. I don't want to stall too much because I realize I want this stream to be a little bit shorter than the other streams, but do you see it? No? if, oh, okay, so, okay, go to home page again. Exit the video where it says waiting. Let me make, is there another, are there 2 streams going? That may be an issue. Hold on. Because I had to start one and then, okay, let me see. Are there 2 streams going? Videos, live. There are 2 streams going. Oh, there's 3 streams going. Wow. I see what's going on. I can hear you. Can you see me? Okay. These, and see. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I see on the channel, this has never happened. This is a first. I see on the channel that there are 3 streams. Like on the live tab, it said, maybe, yeah, because I tried to do this 3 times. Let me see if I can just delete these other 2. Right click. Hold on. Yes, it was me. Google's asking, is that you? Yes, it's me. Okay. YouTube Studio, because I don't want folks to click on those other lives. Content, live, close. So these 2, we're going to delete. It shouldn't take a long time for those to delete. Okay. Okay. So, oh, thank you, Mom. Okay, so we're 9 minutes in. I feel like it's just been 9 minutes of blabber, but that's just the self-proclaimed perfectionist in me. I just wanted to make sure stuff was squared away before I actually started this simulation that I'm about to show you. Okay, so it says that those videos deleted. That's what I really was waiting on in the back of my mind. Okay, but it's still loading. Okay, so we're going to pretend that it is December 31st, 2023 at 11:50 p.m. and we're going to count down to the new year. Okay? And yeah, you'll see why. So we're going to just pretend Okay? So we're going to count down together, okay? Because I do not like to, what's it called? But, well, I like to uphold my promises. And it is special when it is like a countdown. So, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Yeah. Okay. Put that balloon on. Okay, hold on. Stay. Don't move. Okay, I won't get the crown from over there. Okay. Happy New Year! Oh my gosh. Let me just take a minute to just look at this. I am loving it. I mean, I feel like in terms of decoration, like although my two is kind of shy back there. My second two, look. This right here, this two is a little shy. He wasn't like that earlier, but I'm not even going to try to move it because something else might mess up. Happy New Year, Mom. Happy 2024. Oh, yes. I cannot wait to get into our teaching. I'm so glad we did this little simulation. But the two is shy back there. But as I was saying, I think this is like, this so far, this is my favorite text message. Oh, thank you. Okay. This is my favorite. I would have to say that in terms of decoration, yeah, this one is my favorite. So I think we've been, and let me look at my videos to confirm, but I looked at this earlier. This is actually our, I want to say, is it our 6th year? I think I've been doing these live streams since 2019. Every new year, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. This, yeah, 6th year. Let me restart this because this is going as well. Okay. So I want to say this is our 6th stream. And I'm so grateful. I just, you know how I really, I really love doing these New Year broadcasts every single year. But now that we're 13 minutes in and I haven't even gotten into the nectar, let's get into the nectar. So first, let's talk about execution. Execution for 2024. Yeah. Execution. (2024) I just feel something so special, like just in the aura, in the atmosphere, just the dynamic. And that will start to, the meaning of why I just feel it's so, 2024 is so special will start to reveal itself as this video progresses. But execution. You notice I didn't just say planning, right? Because when we think about execution is more solidified. It's almost, when I think about it, it's confirming that your goals are being met. You are actively doing. It's maybe about 5 steps above just planning. It's one thing to plan, it's another thing to do. And right now, I'm going to equate doing with executing. You have to execute in 2024 because you deserve to live your best life now. This is the time. I can't put it any other way. You deserve to live your best life now and not apologize for it. while you're executing, you have to make sure that you're telling yourself positive thoughts. Because self-doubt may arise, triumph may arise, tribulation may arise. So you have to surround yourself with positive people, look at positive imagery, and just surround yourself with positivity and supreme motivation so that you actually can follow through on all of your goals. So from planning to execution, you just have to streamline it and follow through and have short-term goals and have long-term goals and maybe have some other goals in between. But just make sure that you remember execution. Next, we're going to talk about, which one do I want to say first? Excellence. Be your best self. As I mentioned with execution, you deserve to live your best life now and not apologize for it. So I really want you to do things in 2024 that are just so top tier and high class, and treat yourself and pamper yourself, indulge in your self-care, invest, save. Like really just think about the top of the top. And you can live your best life now regardless of see, you know what, I may not say what I was about to say. I was about to say you can live your best life now regardless of your income. But I'm not going to say that because I would have to add a disclaimer to that. Because in terms of excellence, I want you to remember that if you feel as though, you want to advance, maybe you've been in your same career for a few years or a couple of years or even a decade or 2 decades, and you want to excel and try something new, even if it's a totally new field. Now is your time. 2024 is your time. Because the fact that you deserve to live your best life now, the money's definitely going to come. Because some people have success inferiorities. And they say, oh, it's not about the money, it's not about the money. Okay, it may not be about the money, but money helps. And money can also be a motivator. And money can enable you to invest. Money can enable you to help others. Money can enable you to help yourself, help your family, whoever it is that you call your family. Money helps a lot. I don't know why I just thought of something like in regards to healthcare. I was reading an article not too long ago, and Mom and I were talking about this, but how healthcare in this country is changing, and it's a possibility folks may have to save more and have more for their retirement. So when you think about having more money for your retirement, or if quote unquote retirement, or just even if you say, well, I'm gonna not retire, I'm just gonna work until I can't work anymore. Money for, let's just say healthcare expenses. Money for your healthcare expenses, I feel like you can never have enough. So I say that not to just throw out or cherry pick one example. I say that just to use one example to solidify the fact that money matters. And I'm going to tell you why I mentioned healthcare. Because let's just think about this cycle. It's 2024. You're about to be a year older. Time is moving fast. We're all aging, right? And I feel like, well, I just feel like time is like the years are just getting shorter. Like it just feels like the years are moving so fast. So before you know it, you have to start thinking about what you're doing now that's going to contribute to a secure, happy, financially sound life later in the future, when you may be of age, a little bit more feeble, because you never know how your health will be 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 6 months from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now, a day from now. So this is why it's so important to grasp that concept now and to live each day with understanding that you have to execute your goals and that you have to be excellent. And understand that on your path to supreme excellence, there may be times when you're like, I'm just burnt out, or I'm not feeling my best, or I'm not feeling motivated, or I'm not feeling good enough. There may be times like that, but just don't waddle in those times. Don't meddle in those times. Being excellent is also embracing who you are and not comparing yourself to others. Understand that you are unique, and understand that everything about you that makes you different is so special. Your mud story, things that others may frown upon, others may look at your life and frown upon some things, maybe in your past or something. But you don't have to be necessarily defined by your past. You can learn from it, continue to evolve, continue to grow. And as long as you just never give up, I feel like you are actively being excellent. As long as you continue to tell yourself positive thoughts, I feel like you are actively being excellent. So I don't want to oversimplify it, but at the same time, I want you to embrace the simplicity and just what excellence can be, or what excellence can look like. But I want to elaborate more on not comparing yourself to others. You know, you can go on social media and you may look at a person and you may say, oh my goodness, this person is living such a wonderful life, or they have this or they have that. Understand that there's a film of superficiality with social media. You can use it to inspire you, but maintain balance. Don't seep into self-doubt, and don't seep into comparing, right? So if you know that time is of the essence with executing your goals and being excellent, you might even find that you have to pull away from looking at other people's pages on social media, especially if you start to have some self-doubting, especially if you start to feel like you're having some self-doubting thoughts. People, I want you to understand as well that you have pages on social media that are motivational and inspirational, and you also have people on social media that are really capping. They really are capping, and they're crafty, because they do a really good job of making their life appear to be, I don't know, I don't want to say perfect, but just all put together. And you may think, this person looks like they're always winning. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I want you to understand that sometimes people, and rightfully so, because there's nothing wrong with wanting to present your best self on social media. But I have to emphasize this because there are scammers on social media. And they're just a little superficial, and I just don't want you to get blindsided and focus too much on other people. Because sometimes when you're so focused on other people, whether it be a famous person or someone that's not famous, when you're too focused on what they have going on, you're taking time away from your own growth and your own path. So you have to just be mindful of that. And next, we're going to talk about, finally, we're going to talk about elevation. This one is probably my favorite to discuss in regards to, I didn't know if I wanted to say tonight's teaching or today's teaching. It's 12:47 a.m. We're going for 26 minutes. That's around the time I wanted this to, okay, good. So, elevation. Where do I want to start? You're noticing the theme, being the best you, not comparing yourself to others. Well, the themes, being the best you, not comparing yourself to others, executing your goals beyond just planning and manifesting, maintaining excellence all throughout your life and your day, the best that you can. Execution and excellence, when you embody those two, you are one step closer towards elevation. I can't stress it enough that your time is this year and forward to really reach new pinnacles in your life. I'm talking about, like, you have to make sure that you are not letting how others view you stop you. So let me just elaborate on that. I'll give an example. You may have been in, no, I'm not going to give an example. I have to be more general. You may just think about the people in your inner circle, and subconsciously, you may not overtly see what's going on, but subconsciously, it is a possibility that you may be halting your progression and your success and your elevation because you are fearful of what the people, you're fearful of what the people around you will think, because they may compare you to how they view you, or compare you to what you used to do, or what they used to see you do, or how they used to see you behave. It's totally okay in 2024 if you do a complete 360, a complete 720. I think that's 360 times 2. Yeah. Math is not my strong point. Mental math is not my strong point. But I did major in finance and perform quite well. You can do anything you put your mind to. But you may do a complete 360 and be a totally new person with a total new aesthetic, with a total new mindset, with a total new outlook on life, with a total new swag, with a total new essence, with totally new interests and hobbies in 2024. And you may be thinking, well, yeah, I can change whenever I want. Yes, you can. But recognize that when the people around you start to notice that you're elevating and that you're changing, there's that fear might creep in. Let me revert back to how I used to be. I don't want to ruffle too many feathers. And what I'm telling you is don't do that. Ruffle the feathers peacefully, maintaining excellence in execution. But as long as you are living positively and you're elevating, if it ruffles other people's feathers when you're elevating and living positively, ruffle the feathers. Be you. They will adjust. I will say that again. Be you. They will adjust. Not you adjusting to necessarily other people, but you living your life how you want to live it. And make 2024 like one of your best years ever. Ever. I would encourage you to do 5 things that you've never done that are just so excellent and so amazing and so supreme. I'll tell you one thing I plan on doing. I saw this restaurant. Now, you know, I want to emphasize that Instagram has a lot of good things on, well, not Instagram. I didn't mean to say Instagram. Social media. Social media has a lot of great things on there as in addition to some other stuff. But, because it can just show you so many new things that you didn't know about. So I saw this place. It's like a tea and dessert like place, and the ambiance just looks so exquisite and excellent. And I've never been, but I said that this year I'm gonna go. May go 1 time, may go 2 times, may go 3 times. But that's going to be one of my 5 things that I'm going to do that's totally new. And I'm probably going to take picture and video and vlog and savor the memories. Definitely do that. I would encourage you to savor the memories 2024 and beyond. If you realize that you didn't really capture a lot of what you were doing in the past, it's okay. Start now and move forward. Happy New Year, Justin. A new year tradition I always look forward to seeing. You have been rocking with me with these live streams every year for a long time, Justin. Yeah, I always look forward to seeing and listening to this beautiful queen. Thank you so much. You know what's so interesting, Justin? I vividly remember, speaking of elevation, I mean, this is perfect timing. I vividly remember you mentioning in last year's live stream that you were going to pursue a career in software engineering. And I was like, wow. So I don't know if you still are pursuing that, or maybe if you transition to something different. But we were talking about elevation, and it's, you know, I'm encouraging all of us to embrace new career paths if that's the way the wind blows. Thank you, Mom. If that's the way the wind blows, embrace that new career path. And or new career paths. It could be plural. We don't have to just, singularize this year. So I don't know if you're still doing software engineering, Justin, or if something changed. But I wish you a great, happy new year and a wonderful 2024. I just hope that God continue to guide you all the way through and that you never ever give up. So we talked about some tidbits that just felt so special. And I'm so grateful to have you in my life. I'm so grateful for my support system. I'm really grateful for the wisdom that God has bestowed upon me. And I am, and I'm going to get to that comment. I'm grateful for the wisdom that God has bestowed upon me. And I'm really looking forward to living through excellence, both execution, excellence, and elevation along with you. Because I know that some of you will watch this live stream later on, like way past today. So return to this broadcast just to keep you on track. That's part of the reason why I love doing these live streams every single year, because it can keep you on track. You know how like when you're reading a book and you bookmark a page, that's the page that you want to revisit and go to, or maybe where you left off, or you may put like a sticky note on a page. Yeah, could treat these videos just in these broadcasts just like that. You can always revisit them and make it so that you have what you need to succeed, because you need positive and excellent influences and motivation along the way. Oh, that's amazing that you're still pursuing software engineering, Justin, and thinking of drawing again. You draw? Wow. That's absolutely incredible. Go for it. Definitely do it. Yeah. Believe it or not, art used to be one of my favorite subjects when I was growing up. But I kind of stopped like drawing and stuff. I'm not I could be better. I can do basic stuff, okay? Oh, let me start this again. I can do basic drawing, but one thing I love about art is that there's really no right or wrong. It's just so expressive, and it can be really relaxing and calming. And I think that it's awesome, Justin, that you're thinking about pursuing drawing, because I want to say, like, when 2024, I think it's great to tap into every single thing that you're good at or that you enjoy doing. So if you enjoy your software engineering, that's absolutely incredible. But if you enjoy drawing and art, or yeah, exactly what you said, then you definitely should continue to do it, because why not? Who knows, maybe some of your drawings will inspire what you're doing with software engineering. But either way, the modality with drawing and with software engineering, the modalities they kind of intertwine and align, and I think that that's so spectacular. Okay, so this was a wonderful stream. I wish you a very, very happy new year. I will see you soon, and may God continue to bless you. Mwah.